My glasses are really dirty. Whenever I make rice, Mexican rice, my glasses always get like spots of manteca all over them,
Yeah.
especially when I add the tomato. And that's what we're making tonight. I'm gonna clean the camera. Good enough, right? Hola, Illy. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Let us know where you're from. Nice to see you all, Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
Hola, Sandra.
It's been a while.
Ha sido mucho tiempo.
Sí, it's been a while. Hello, Lacey and family from Connecticut. Hello.
Hola.
From Connecticut. Connecticut's in the house. Hello from Tucson, Arizona. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
See, and thank you for joining us all the way from Arizona, Erica. Jane, hello. Thanks for
Hola.
joining us. See.
Gracias por acompañarnos a todos.
See. I always have a lot of our friends here on YouTube say that Wednesday nights are not always good nights because everybody's at church.
Wednesday nights.
Yeah. Saludos, Andre. Saludos.
Hola, André. Saludos.
Sí, thank you for joining us. Andre, where are you coming from? Can you say in español?
Andrés, ¿de dónde vienes
Sí.
tú?
And Jesus from Tijuana, Mexico. Sí.
Sí.
Hello. Hello.
Hola, Jesús.
Sí. Thank you for joining us.
Muchas gracias por acompañarnos.
We got people from the United States, people from Mexico. I also noticed on our YouTube statistics, we get a lot of people, not a lot, but a few people watching from Brazil. That's kind of a common one.
Brazil.
Uh-huh. Andres, Denver, Colorado, but I'm from Taramoro, Guanajuato.
Tarimoro, Guanajuato.
Ah, okay. Do you know where that is?
No.
No. I always ask him, do you know where this is? Do you know where that city is? And a lot of the times he says no, but Guanajuato's big.
Guanajuato's big. I hear names from Guanajuato, but we hear the names, but we never been there.
See.
We even driving by, nothing like that.
Yeah. And we're not like over, where a lot of the other things are in Guanajuato. We're kind of over here by Querétaro too.
By Querétaro, so we travel more to Querétaro than going to Guanajuato more.
See. Well, today we wanted to do a live. We didn't do one last week, and I tried really hard to do one every week, but a lot of things have been going on, and we wanted to share with everybody about how everything has been going the last couple of weeks, emotionally and spiritually, with Erasmo and I and the kids. Any rain, Jesus? No. No rain, unfortunately. We got that really good rain 2 weeks ago, and then we haven't really gotten any. So I was born in Los Saced, Guanajuato. Los Saced? Ah, okay, Jesus. So you were born here in Guanajuato, Los Saced, Guanajuato.
Los Saced, Guanajuato.
See, have you heard of that place?
I know Celaya. Celaya sí. He ido una vez del tiempo que yo he radicado aquí en México. Sí. Fui a Celaya una vez cuando estaba chico con mi abuelita a ver allá una que curaba, que era como savia.
Near León, he says.
Sí.
Ah, okay. Saludos from Florida. We'll see if it pops back up. I didn't catch the name. We get so many good people from so many cool places. I just love to see. Saludos from Florida. Jimenez? How do you say that, Pa?
Jimenez.
Uh-huh. But the J is ha, so Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Uh-huh. See, thank you for joining us.
Sí,
if you would give the video a thumbs up, it really helps the algorithm and it suggests for other people to join.
Si nos ponen un like para que otra gente nos acompañe,
sí.
Les agradeceríamos mucho.
Sí. I just noticed what our backdrop is. We're getting ready for our homeschooling year. we're really excited about that.
Sí, nos estamos alistando, si
Sí.
ven lo de atrás, nos estamos alistando
Ajá.
para el school, escuela en el hogar.
Sí.
Sí.
Saludos from Oregon City, Perez. Nice.
Saludos, Pérez.
Gracias, Perez. Thank you for joining us.
Gracias por acompañarnos, Pérez.
Sí, so this live, we really wanted to talk about what's been going on with our emotional and mental health and spiritual health the last 2 years being deported. Because sometimes I post a lot of videos about how everything is wonderful and everything is great, and it really is, and I am really, really grateful. But there are a lot of emotions involved with being deported or having to deport, otherwise, they're going to deport you. And that was our situation. So we wanted to come on and share our experience because we know that deportations are continuing to happen to people. And there's no shame in that. And by sharing our story, my goal is, or we hope to let other people know that it's not just them. There's lots of us out here, and we all go through some struggles, and it's okay, and everything's going to be okay. And we really are. It's okay. It just takes time. Somebody just asked, do we regret coming to Mexico? I can say no. I do not regret it at all. I am pretty happy here. The kids are pretty happy here. We self-deported, as many of you know. Erasmo was granted a 1-year stay after he was picked up by immigration, and then we knew after that 1 year that we either had to reapply for that stay or we had to deport. And if we didn't deport or reapply, then he would get deported. So we planned that whole year and saved to come to Mexico. And I don't regret it. Do you regret coming back, Pa?
Every once in a while.
See?
Sí.
Yeah. So it goes through your mind sometimes.
It goes through my mind sometimes, being over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. I mean, you were over there for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to go into a lot of detail about some of the reasons why Erasmo went to the United States because it's a lot of family. Okay. It's just a lot of stuff to talk about, and it's really personal. But as you imagine, a lot of people immigrate over to the United States for many different reasons. And, I'm kind of surprised to hear Erasmo say that he does regret it sometimes. I wish he was here to talk more about it. And he's not a big talker either, not just on YouTube, but even between us, he's always a quiet guy. And just kind of distracts himself with life and has a really great attitude. He's super positive all the time, and he just goes with the flow. So I was a little surprised when he said that. I don't regret it at all because to me, I feel like this was our only option. We could have reapplied for another 1-year stay. The chances of being approved, very slim. It was really, really slim to even get the first 1-year stay. Our lawyer told us don't even bother. And God put it on my heart to get a portfolio together and show proofs about why Erasmo should be granted that 1-year stay. So I actually did a lot more work than our lawyer did and her paralegal did to get Erasmo to stay. And when we got that letter back from the immigration officer saying that he was granted that 1-year stay, just totally blown away. And we really, really, really appreciated that because we needed that time, especially with our large family. And we have medical concerns for some of the children, and we had nothing here in Mexico, nothing. No savings, no home, no nothing, and sometimes a lot of people, they'll plan on being deported and they'll send money back and build their home, and we didn't have anything. So it was really nice to to get that 1 year stay. But I didn't want to do it again. I didn't want to reapply and have them say no and not be prepared for a move. So we talked and we're like, let's just go to Mexico. Yeah, if anybody has any other questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. Sandra, hello everybody. I enjoy living here on the North Georgia mountains, but I wouldn't mind going to Mexico on vacation. Sandra, see, so you're in Georgia right now and you wouldn't mind coming to Mexico. Yeah, Mexico is beautiful. So many different places to see. I can't wait to be able to travel to more greener areas. And Maria, when Erasmo comes back, I'll have him read your comment in Espanol. Erasmo and Guerra, are you guys going to get a second floor to your home, like in top roof, second floor? It's a nice home. Andre, see, we're going to put an upstairs, the second floor, but not for a really long time. It's really not necessary right now. And to me, the bigger the house is, the more I have to clean and spend more time cleaning instead of just taking care of my family and spending time with them. So I'm not really excited about having the upstairs, but we made a flat roof so that there can be an upstairs just in case any of the children need it when they're adults. If somebody wants to come home and have their own space, they can build the upstairs. Or when Erasmo and I are long gone, they want to put an upstairs. That's why we made the flat roof. It's not really for us in our family as it is right now. So thank you for asking. That was a great question. Right now, I think we counted, we were at 1,800 square feet, and that's plenty. I know we're a large family, and to some people that might seem kind of small, but to us, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. We spend a lot of time outside. So I don't like being cooped up in the house much, except for during the hottest part of the day, when it's like noon to 3 or 4 sometimes. And then I just want to be outside. And so do the kids, and so does Erasmo. We don't really like being cooped up. So we're really lucky to have a big yard. But if anybody else has any more questions, please feel free to ask, and I will try and answer. Guerra, you are so beautiful. Glad you stay with Erasmo. Hopefully somebody I get to know, a woman as nice and responsible as you. Muchas gracias, Andres. You are so sweet with your words. Thank you. I hope, if that's what you're looking for, I hope that that blessing comes to you really, really soon. Keep your eye out. Keep your eye out. Your love is waiting, I'm sure.
You want to share that?
See. Oh, the neighbors just brought over a treat. My neighbor friend is so sweet. Look at this. What is in it? I want to look at it first. Oh, wow. It has walnuts and grape slices and kiwi. Oh, my. Look at it. Oh, she's so sweet. She's always bringing us food.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We're always sending her food, too. But very good. But a very good answer. It would be a lot more to clean. It would, Sandra. It would be a lot more to clean. And I feel like with such a large family, I'm already doing so many dishes and so much laundry as it is. So, Andres, keep your head up and your eyes open. I know she's out there. You look very happy. I love your family, and I know it's got to be hard to be apart, so I'm glad we're all together. Yes, it is. Yes, I agree. Maria Pa, she said, ¿por qué no hacen? Can you read it before it disappears this way?
No hacen un video
Sí.
con la güerita 70, Candice y Fidel. Ellos tienen
La misma situation.
la misma situación. Chías, why we don't
Just
do.
respond. That's okay. I'm going to go check the race for a second. Want to respond to Maria?
Sí. Pues no hemos pensado hacer un video, pero sí, a lo mejor sí estaría bien hacer un video como con ellos. Sí los ubicamos. Pero sí no hemos pensado, pero yo pienso que sí estaría estaría bien ese comentario que dices tú, María.
I just have to show this Jello again that our neighbors just brought over. She is so sweet. I hope they're watching. I don't know if they know that we're YouTubers or on YouTube or whatever you want to call it, but if you are watching, look, we are going to enjoy this. Muchas gracias. Está muy bonito, sí. Look. And nuts all around the bottom. What a beautiful Jello.
That was really beautiful.
It is. And the kiwi. You want a piece? Let Mama get a knife. Okay.
Sí.
Okay. So I'm just going to look at the comments here for a second and see.
Okay.
Pushing buttons. Sorry, everybody. Have you ever regretted? Okay, so I think we answered that. So, see, let me get Erasmo something.
Sí.
How do you want to talk about how you sometimes do feel like you regret it?
Sí, hay veces que, pues sí, me arrepiento también, hay veces que por haberme venido, porque pues luego pienso que, pues como allá el trabajo, trabajaba todo el tiempo y aquí pues casi ni, pues es muy diferente la vida, a pesar de que uno es de acá, es muy diferente la vida de aquí a allá y hay veces pues que sí, pues sí me arrepiento de habernos venido para acá. A pesar todavía pues sí, lo que pagan allá y la diferencia que ganan uno aquí, pues sí es mucho la diferencia.
Sí.
Pero pues ya pues Dios nos mandó para acá y pues más que nada, echarle ganas y no pensar mucho de lo de allá. Pero sí, pues ahí luego se me viene a la mente, ¿no? Pues si estuviera allá, estuviera trabajando y pues ganando bien, ¿verdad? Pero
Sí. Sometimes a lot of people forget or don't understand that you spent a lot of your adult life in Minnesota or in the United States. And so coming back here, yes, this is where you were born and this is where you grew up. But when you were here living, you were a child and you
era un
didn't have
niño
the
yo
adult
aquí.
life.
Entonces aquí pues no viví yo, crecí
Sí.
y me fui para allá y pues allá viví pues me fui a los 20, nos vinimos
Sí.
18 años allá, pues sí, se fue mucho tiempo allá. A pesar de que uno viene para acá y dicen, pues me voy uno otra vez, porque más bien uno por unos 2, 3 meses y se va uno otra vez, porque pues aquí uno no anda a gusto.
Sí.
Y entonces ahorita como ya es de quedada aquí, pues entonces sí como que lo estoy sintiendo.
Yes. Sandra, yes, sorry to interrupt you, but I want to show Sandra. Yes, it has grapes, kiwi, nuts, and I'm not sure what else. Oh, it looks like apple. See, our neighbor brought it over. She is so sweet, such a darling lady. Me and her have become really close. So yeah, she brought over a Jello. Doesn't that look amazing? I wish I could, tip it more and show you the top because it's so pretty, but I don't want it to fall off the plate. See, Erasmo is eating a piece. He couldn't wait. Yeah, I just we were talking earlier about how what we were going to talk about during the live, and some things came to mind that we wanted to share. And I don't know if anybody has been through different kinds of trauma. I'm sure all of you have. And by trauma, I mean something unexpected that is life altering, basically. And when you've been through something like that, and I'm sure many of you have, there's different stages of what they call grief and stuff like that. So I wanted to explain how we took deporting or being deported or deporting from Minnesota to Mexico. So when we came down, we were super excited. We had all of our belongings. We were ready. We had our savings. We basically knew where we were going to rent already. Everything was planned. And for the first year that we were here, it was like vacation. I don't know if anybody's been on a year-long vacation, but it was amazing. We want to go here, we want to go there, we want to experience this. So much food. I've gained 20 pounds since being here, which I'm not too proud about. Just absolutely like, let's have at it, you know, and on vacation. And even Pa, like, it was really fun the first year.
It was fun. It just,
See.
we didn't realize that was going to hit us, you know, after 2 years.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Do you want to explain in Espanol? The first year was like vacation,
Sí,
going to a new place. And...
Cuando estábamos en Minnesota, pues nos pusimos listos, ahorramos nuestro dinerito que teníamos allá, lo ahorramos, nos trajimos nuestras cosas y y nos vinimos para acá y aquí todo llegamos, teníamos hasta dónde rentar y todo, pues todo fue como vacaciones, un año completo, íbamos allí, íbamos acá y pues todo bien divertido, ¿va? Y pues como nada, pues quién de ustedes o todos así han tomado un año de vacaciones, pues así se sintió, ¿va? Un año de vacaciones aquí.
And are you done or no? Okay. And then the second year, we were talking about how it kind of hit us that, you know, we're going to be here forever and we can't keep spending like we're on vacation, eating like we're on vacation, traveling everywhere like we're on vacation. We actually live here, you know? And that second year, even for the kids, we slowed down. We didn't go out as much. We weren't on vacation. And everybody was kind of...
She's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Everybody's spirits kind of fell. And they're like, oh, wait a minute. We've been partying for a year. Now we're just going to sit at home. We're not going to go, you know, explore or spend or overeat or stuff like that. So the second year was really, really emotional and difficult to handle at times. And I know a lot of people, they say, I even spoke with someone who their spouse had been deported, and they said that the first year was the hardest for them. And so I'm just wanting to share this because it can be different for everybody. Even though our family was deported and other families are deported, we all have different experiences. And so for us, the first year wasn't too bad. It was a lot of fun. The second year, it was hard because we're like, okay, this is forever. And our spirits really fell. We started realizing that we didn't have the relationships that we wanted with the people here in Mexico. We also talked about how some people here, I won't say who, but I think didn't want to get close to us because they didn't know if we were going to run back.
Yeah.
They didn't want to start having a relationship with us because, well, they just might go back. They're not going to like it. And, you know, we've experienced people, you know, coming down for a certain amount of time and then leaving. And so I think a lot of people thought that, like, why start a relationship and care about these people or be friends or family if they're just going to up and leave once they get sick of it? So a lot of the relationships that we had hoped to have weren't happening. And I think it was for that reason too.
Yeah.
So, and we totally understand. We really do. Anytime soon. I don't know if you want to explain in español.
Sí, como ella les comenta que ciertas personas, no decimos nombres, que pues las amistades que empezamos a tener aquí no las tenemos porque pensaban que nomás que veníamos en corto tiempo y nos íbamos a regresar para allá, no, pues especialmente a mi esposa que no le iba a gustar aquí ni a las niñas, entonces por esa razón pues mucha gente no se quiso acercar a nosotros y por esa razón pues no hay mucha amistad por ese medio, pero ya que pues se va a quedar aquí uno, ¿verdad? Entonces ya también pues se van a quedar, entonces ya mucha gente también pues como que nos amista poquito, ¿va? Pero no igual que antes nos miraban con miedo, pues ¿para qué hacer amistad si si todos se van a ir, ¿verdad? Y ya pues tenemos ya 2 años aquí y todavía siguiendo, y especialmente ya viviendo aquí en el pueblo de la montaña.
Sí. And after the first year of being on vacation, even though we knew we were going to stay, we were living like we were on vacation, right? Then the second year, when we really slowed down, that's when those relationships all of a sudden started mattering a lot more because we slowed down a lot. And then we realized that those relationships weren't even there. And the first year, it really wasn't noticeable, I'm sure you can imagine, because we're just off enjoying Mexico. I have to shut off the rice. You want to explain this for me?
Sí, como ella le comenta, el primer año no notábamos esas relaciones con estas personas, no las notábamos nosotros porque andábamos para abajo como un año, para allá y para acá, no, pues que ahora vamos a ir a tal lado o a cualquier lado íbamos, ¿verdad? Entonces, pues ni lo notábamos, pero ya ahorita en el segundo año que ya estamos aquí, que ya nos vamos, ya no salimos mucho, que ya el año ya se acabó de vacaciones, entonces ya ahorita ya nos damos cuenta de, pues esta persona no, como que no nos amista bien, o hasta un evento que hagan ya no nos toman en cuenta.
Yeah.
Y entonces, pues sí duele, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Sí. Sí duele que piensen eso de uno, ¿verdad?
Sí. Yeah. The kids really felt disconnected from people here that they wish that they would have closer relationships with. All around, the second year was just a lot harder for us. We also started to realize that the people that we miss, our family and friends from Minnesota, were never in contact with us. We would, video call and message, but we never received anything on our end. And I even had some family members, come out and say, well, it's kind of like you guys died. And that really hurt. It hurt me bad because we're not dead. We're here. I've already been back to Minnesota. Paloma's already been back to Minnesota twice. And now that Paloma's back in Minnesota, I think some people are starting to realize that they can still have relationships with us and we didn't disappear, and they don't have to mourn that loss, that we're still here. And it's a really small world. But in that second year, we really realized that we were always the ones reaching out to people. And that hurt too. Marcela, hola, ¿cómo estás? Los dos, y ¿cómo estás? Can you read it?
This is hola, ¿cómo están todos? Y todos sus hijos, y saludos a los dos, y saludos a todos tus hijos.
From Michoacán. Saludos, Marcela, from Michoacán, México.
Muchos saludos, gracias a Dios, todos con salud, están bien sanos.
Sí.
Nosotros, pues,
sí.
También bien, aquí pasándola. Muchas gracias por preguntar y esperemos que tú también, Marisela, estén bien y tu familia. Sí, muchos saludos.
Edith made a really good point that family and friends will just come around eventually. And that's what we've been hoping for. If we just keep sticking to it and we don't give up, we keep messaging, we keep visiting, and we keep showing that we want a relationship, that eventually they'll come around and want that relationship with us too. That's a really good point. Thank you, Edith. Sí. Yeah.
Gracias, Aida.
Sí. So we just ended our second year here in Mexico, in Guanajuato. But as many of you know, we just moved out to our home. Has it been 3 months? 3 months ago? 3 months
in June.
Sí.
June, July, August.
So it's been 3 months that we've been here in our home. And really, those two lives, the last 2 years that we had in the city, here in Guanajuato, is much different than in our mountain village in Guanajuato. So a lot of people, when I explain about some of the things that I'm going through right now and stuff, they're like, well, you've been there for 2 years. Like, aren't you used to it, or didn't you expect that? And it's like, no, it's a completely different life. And we were only 15 minutes away from the house that we were renting, but that was in a pretty decent sized city. Out here, we live in a mountain village. So everything that we've been experiencing the last 3 months has been fairly new. En español, pa.
Sí, pues en la ciudad, como ella dice, que es muy diferente a vivir allá. Pero aquí en nuestro pueblo de la montaña, pues es muy diferente la vida, comparado con la ciudad. Entonces, muchos le preguntan a ella que ya tiene 2 años aquí viviendo, que a poco no se ha acostumbrado a la vida cotidiana de aquí. No, ¿por qué? Porque vivimos cada 2 años en el pueblo. Entonces nos movimos para acá, para el pueblo de la montaña.
Sí.
Y la vida es muy diferente. Sí, por esa razón, pues no se ha acostumbrado.
Yes. And I'll say that me and the kids, I can't speak for Roswell, but me and the kids are a lot happier out here in our mountain village than we ever were in the city here in Guanajuato. And I know it's mostly because we're the outdoorsy kind of people. We like to get outside and plant and go for walks and explore. And we couldn't really do any of that unless we drove somewhere when we were living in the city. So we are a lot happier out here. How about you, Pa?
Yeah. I mean, what I don't miss from the city is like not driving over there in traffic all the time.
Yeah.
And it's more peaceful here.
Yes.
Definitely, because here the store is just a small grocery store here and there, and then you just go and not traffic or anything over there,
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just like a good thing living in the country. They just no traffic, no noise. Here is like as peaceful as can be at night.
And you don't have that little patio anymore. You have your whole. You're doing carnitas.
Yeah, I'm doing carnitas.
So many different things compared to where we were just living 3 months ago.
Yeah, we have a whole yard here that we can park over there. We have a small parking lot, and we barely can fit the 2 vehicles, and there was no room for the kids to play or anything like that. So here we have a whole field for ourselves, thanks to God, and the kids just go outside and they just like they never get bored because there's always something to do out here.
Dirt and water can keep them entertained every day for hours. It's so funny because in the house that we were renting, there wasn't like barely any dirt. There's like a patch this big where like Thor slept, but that's about it. So out here, there's like unlimited dirt and unlimited water to play with, and they just have a blast. Yeah. We're a lot happier out here than in the city for sure. Yep. Our spiritual health, we have been really wanting to find a church. And we're Christians, non-denominational, and there are a lot of Catholic churches around us, but we're not Catholic. So we've been having a really hard time finding a church that we feel like we belong to, and we feel like we have the same beliefs as. And spiritual health is just as important as emotional, mental, and physical health. So I have been really trying just the last few months, like actively trying to find a pastor and to look for local churches. And we did just happen to find, and that's a picture, if anybody's seen the invitation to join our live today on YouTube, there was a picture with a pastor from a church up north that we just met. And where is that? Where is the church? San Luis Potosí, up there, that we are really excited to go to. So we definitely need it. Raising a family, you need a church. Being healthy spiritually, you need a church. And we can see the effects of not having one, especially during that second year when things are really hard.
Yeah.
Want to explain this?
En el, pues sí, lo que acaba de comentar, ¿verdad? De que el espíritu que tenemos, que nosotros no somos, somos cristianos, no somos católicos, y aquí en el pueblo y alrededor la mayoría son católicos, entonces no tenemos una iglesia pues se necesita una iglesia también para tener ese espíritu, control, que debe de ser también saludable para uno, para educar a los niños también, ¿verdad? Porque pues hay que hablarle a los niños también del Señor. Y no hemos encontrado una iglesia, entonces ella en su persona ha estado buscando iglesias alrededor, y gracias a Dios hace unos cuantos días pasados encontramos una iglesia que no está muy lejos de aquí, pues sí está retirado, ¿verdad? Pero pues si uno va a buscar la palabra de Dios, pues no se hace lejos, ¿verdad? Y entonces encontramos una de la que es la dominación de la religión cristiana. Pues sí encontramos un pastor, y pues vamos
Sí, sí.
a ir a ver.
Yeah. So those are just some of the things that we want to talk about during this live. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask and we'd be happy to answer. And if you're just joining, please tell us where you're coming from. We love seeing where everybody's from. And yeah, I think after our second year, the last couple of months have been doing a lot better. I'm really excited to see where our third year goes here in Mexico.
Que está bien contenta ahorita porque pues ya tenemos los 2 años aquí, y en los últimos 3 meses que ha estado viviendo aquí, pues ha estado muy contenta.
Sí.
Y quiere ver que en el tercer año aquí, a dónde nos lleva este tercer año en nuestro futuro.
And you will all see how it goes, I promise.
Y ustedes van a ver todo cómo va. Se los prometemos.
Sí.
Sí.
Yeah, we were talking about how our roles have changed. We were really, really comfortable in Minnesota and really, really happy with our roles and how our household ran and the routine that we had. And we were just really, really comfortable. Erasmo worked all the time. He loved it. It made him feel, everything that he's supposed to be doing, and really, really strong in that aspect. And then I was a stay-at-home mom, and I homeschooled, and I raised the kids at home, and Erasmo would come home in the evenings, and we'd have dinner, and he'd relax, and it was just beautiful. We found our sync, and we fit really well together. And then when we came here to Mexico, we had to completely rearrange that whole dynamic. And it's a lot harder than you could imagine, I promise. It was really, really difficult. Erasmo, what do you do when you can't do what you love? What do you do? A fly keeps bothering me. And Erasmo loved working, loved providing, and loved taking care of the family. So what do you do when you can't do that anymore? The one thing that you love. And so that was something that we've been working on still. Now it'll be 2 years. And okay, it's Jello.
Yeah.
Do you want a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. And so now that we're out here, the inflatables and the pandemic is over. The inflatables are going out a lot more. Erasmo's selling carnitas on Fridays and Saturdays. So now he's getting that back. And that's his happy place. And so I'm really happy and proud of him. And I know we all are trying to get back to that.
We just came back today go pick up the pig.
Sí. Yeah.
Sí.
Will you explain in español a little bit?
Pues como ella les comentaba, que en nuestra vida cotidiana en Estados Unidos, que fue en Minnesota, llevamos un buen reglamento allá. Yo trabajaba todo el tiempo. Ella mamá de casa, cuidaba a los niños, actividades, todo allá, ella bien contenta. yo bien contento trabajando allá y yo regresaba en las tardes del trabajo y pues a descansar o a comer y pasarla bien, ¿verdad? Y todos bien contentos y entonces nuestra vida cambió cuando nos vinimos aquí a México, porque aquí en México pues yo no trabajo todo el tiempo. Entonces y llegamos aquí en la hora de pandemia. Entonces no había ni mucho trabajo, los inflables no salían. Entonces ahorita que ya se limpió lo de la pandemia, ya salen un poquito más los inflables, ya todo eso, ¿va? Y empecé a hacer carnitas también. Entonces ya yo me ocupo en ese aspecto, me ocupo yo y pues estoy feliz. Y allá éramos una familia feliz y aquí pues realmente pues hemos estado con dificultades los 2 años que tenemos aquí y últimamente que ya inicié a trabajar poquito yo por mi cuenta y ya me ocupo yo y estoy feliz por hacer eso y ya hay más felicidad, ya nos estamos acoplando más al reglamento que teníamos allá. Sí.
I tell her mommy said wait, okay?
Y, pues, es difícil la vida y pues hay que seguir adelante. Ahí.
I'm gonna go talk to Emily over here.
Ok.
You want to ask in español if anybody has any questions?
Si alguien tiene preguntas, comentarios, estaremos contentos de responder su pregunta y los que nos visitan por primera vez que nos digan de dónde son para saber y saludarlos y no se les olvide darnos otro like a este video si les gustó para que otras personas nos visiten. Muchas moscas aquí. No nos dejan en paz. Especialmente cuando hace calor, varias moscas.
Ah, sí.
A lot of flies, especially when it's hot out.
See. Yeah, so Rosma was just saying too that we just got done dropping off a pig at the municipal butcher. We went and picked it up and we weighed it on a scale. I thought that was really neat. They had like a hand scale and they weighed it. So I videoed that and I'm going to post it to our YouTube channel tomorrow. Just really, really good experience, really neat. But I'm hoping that it won't get flagged by YouTube to be removed because of the subject matter. I tried posting a video similar on TikTok and it was just paw inside of a pig's pen and literally like tickling the pig, trying to get it to come out of the pen. And somebody flagged it to be removed because it violated community guidelines. And I'm not sure how. The tickling a pig isn't appropriate or something. So I don't know, weighing a pig to see how much it weighs. Maybe we'll get flagged. Maybe it won't. I'm hoping that it won't because it was a really neat experience. So yeah, we're gonna go and pick up the meat from the butcher tomorrow. And I did post a video. We do post a little bit more often on TikTok. So if anybody is on TikTok or has the app, we're on there, Our Life in Guanajuato, because TikTok is more of like a daily thing. And YouTube, it takes a lot more effort and time to make longer videos for YouTube. But when my TikToks don't have background music, I post them to YouTube so that everybody can see too. So just know that we do have a TikTok there. If anybody is interested and a new video is coming out tomorrow, that's really fun. So if you're really interested in that, keep an eye out tomorrow because I don't know how long it's going to be up for. I'm hoping it'll just stay up. I hope nobody gets offended. Sí, ¿me explain en español, pa?
Sí, tenemos un video que va a venir en camino para mañana para ponerlo en YouTube. Lo que ella dice que en el video es donde se pesó el puerco que fuimos a recoger hoy en la tarde.
Ujú,
Espera que no salga marcado de YouTube,
ujú,
que a alguien que no le gusta el video o cómo se hizo el proceso.
ujú.
Espera que eso, porque en una parte anterior puso un video en TikTok y no duró mucho tiempo ahí, más que luego le pusieron el semáforo rojo y lo quitaron porque pues algunas personas pues no les pareció
Sí.
lo que andaban haciendo, que más hasta haciéndole cosquillitas al puerquito que saliera del chiquero.
Ujú.
Y pues esperemos que dejen ese video que vamos a subir mañana a YouTube, lo deje YouTube
Sí.
circular en YouTube para que todos nuestros fans lo vean. Sí, como
Yep.
se trabaja acá.
Sí. See, I don't know if we were on the live chat. I don't know. It's not really notifying us. Carlotta just turning in. That's great. Are tuning in. Thank you for joining us, Carlotta. I know Wednesdays are difficult for a lot of people that go to church, but Wednesdays always seem to be like we have time.
We got time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we get busy. We go to pick up the pick on the municip busher and we do a run, come back,
See.
get ready for Friday.
Yeah.
Do all the cuts that I need to do.
See, Erasmo sends the pig to the butcher, and they do unlife the pig and remove the skin and like chop it up
Remove
a little bit. But Erasmo does a lot of that at home too. He processes it even more here. So yes, Thursdays busy, Fridays, Saturdays are busy.
Yeah.
And then Sundays and Mondays are like cleaning up and recovering and
It's
so
clean
that's
up.
yeah.
It is like the job is kind of like a fully 3 or 4 day job.
Yeah.
Because now you get on salen carnitas over there, you forget to get home, clean the pot, if there's any mantequitas that you need to do, make the mantequitas and then there's another 2 hours and a half or 3
Yes.
to do mantequitas. They get the lard from the fat out of the pig.
Oh, that's another question that I had for everybody. If you could comment and let us know about what you want to see about life here in Guanajuato, Mexico, or have any suggestions for videos, please let us know because we kind of live day to day and it kind of gets to be routine. And I post on TikTok and YouTube, and so I'm not always in tune to what I should share next. And sometimes I run out of ideas. So if anybody has any ideas, please share and suggest. I would really, really love that.
Sí,
and sí.
Ella comenta que si hay alguien que quiera ver cómo se vive acá, porque vivimos día a día acá, entonces si ustedes quieren ver algo que, o si tienen alguna idea de acá que quieran ver, díganos y con mucho gusto hacemos un video acerca de lo que quieran ver ustedes acá. Sí.
Yeah, I have a lot more stuff about homeschooling. I have a lot more. Thank you, Ruth. Garden updates I can definitely do. Show you what's going on in the garden and out in the field. Lots have changed. That's a really good suggestion. I think I should take everybody outside for a video.
Yeah.
See. Thank you, Ruth. Yeah, we're not quite sure what everybody is interested in. But yeah, please let us know. I also wanted to say thank you to everybody that has been supporting our channel, supporting our family with this move and being here in Guanajuato, Mexico. I am so grateful for the YouTube community. I'm so grateful, and I just can't say it enough. I love being able to connect with people, share our story, learn about other people's lives here in Mexico, talk to people who are wanting to move to Mexico, people that are interested in deportation. Sorry, I'm going on and on. I am so grateful for this community, and I thank every one of you for being here with us on YouTube. And if you're wondering how you can support our family, the biggest and best way is to watch our videos, watch them, and like them if you like them, give them a thumbs up, and share them. That is a huge, huge help, and I am so, so grateful. I do see that some of them are being shared, and I really appreciate that. It is so helpful because I know that there's other people that would be interested in our story, interested in our life. And so that's really, really helpful. And we have so many new subscribers too. Yes, we made it to, I want to say, what is it, 3,000?
3,000 and some.
Yep. And it's so nice to see. We feel just a little less lonely in our lonely times. And are just so grateful. So thank you. Thank you. See. So I don't know if anybody has any other questions or recommendations for future videos. Yeah, let us know. Should we call the kids over and have everybody say hello before we go?
Yeah.
Everybody want to see the kiddos? I have to check and see, like, make sure they're, wearing clothes, pajamas, and that kind of thing.
Ahí vienen.
And after that, I think we're going to end our video. I just made some Mexican rice and some chicken and mole. I'm going to say hola. Hola. We're missing a couple, but some of them are here. This is Annalie. She, since moving to Mexico, she likes being called Gloria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my name in Minnesota, it used to be like Annalie, but I didn't want it anymore. I wanted my name being Gloria.
Gloria.
My name's Blue.
Your name is Blue?
Uh,
Oh, you got a blue tongue? From a sucker or something?
Yeah.
Something? And there's Emma back here. Want to say hello, Emma?
Hi.
Where is she? There she is. One of our oldest daughters. See, Emma, are you excited for school?
Yes.
See,
Really excited.
Like me.
Everybody here in our area has already started school. We're not starting school until September 5th. And Rasmillo, want to say, hola.
And one of our big kids are in Minnesota called Paloma.
Yes. Yeah.
And we have a brother over there called Dylan.
Okay. See. Anna. All right, we're gonna end our live. Do you want to say adios to everybody?
Los niños. Espérate. Los niños van a decir adiós. Diles adiós a los niños.
Dile adios.
Dile adiós.
Just say bye-bye. He's just a little shy, I think. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Adiós todos. Adiós.
Dicen adiós. Di adiós.
Sí. Thank you for joining us on our channel, Our Life in Guanajuato, Mexico.
Gracias por acompañarnos en nuestro canal en Guanajuato, México.
Sí, and if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one.
Nos vemos a la próxima.